What's up guys, so I am back in my normal recording environment and I've also got myself a brand new microphone. Now I know it may look like a butt plug that I got from the red light district, but I assure you it's a microphone. Now unless you were cut off from the internet by Russian mercenaries, then you definitely know that back in 2020 and 2021, a lot of commentary channels talked about a person called Oli London. If you don't know who Oli London is, first of all, I am extremely jealous of you, and secondly, he was a guy who spent over $100,000 on facial surgeries to look like Jimin from BTS. Going through plastic surgery to look like a celebrity is already questionable enough, but going through plastic surgery to look like a celebrity who is also a member of another race, that is not just questionable, that is flat out retarded.
I hope people can respect my decision. It's a very tough decision to come out this way, but I am coming out as non-binary. I don't feel I identify as male or female, I just feel like I'm just in the middle. And my pronouns are they, them, Korean, Jimin, because I know a lot of people don't understand me, but I do identify as Korean, and I do look Korean now. I do feel Korean. I don't identify as British, so please don't refer to me, any media or anyone online, as British, because I identify as Korean. That's just my culture, that's my home country.
This guy literally said that he no longer wanted to be identified as a white British man, but instead he wanted to be identified as a Korean. Like, this guy was literally trying to transition race, which is not a thing. Like, you do not need a PhD degree to understand that transitioning race is not a thing and will never be a thing. Just because Robert Downey Jr. played a character in Tropical Thunder who transitioned from white to black does not mean that you can also do the same thing. Now that story happened about a year ago, so you may be wondering, where is Ollie London right now? Did he have a massive mental breakdown and disappear like Madeleine McCann? Did he become the new member of BTS? Or was he kidnapped by the Serbians in order to be used as a biological weapon? Well, a couple of days ago, the Daily Mail gave us the answer. Exclusive. I have become the person I was born to be. British influencer Oli London comes out as a transgender woman after causing controversy by saying they identify as Korean following multiple surgeries. Now, even though I see nothing wrong with this guy coming out as transgender, we still have to remember that this guy tried to transition race, which means that I still have the right to make fun of him. The internet personalities said they have based their new look on the Korean New Zealand singer Rose, who's a member of the popular girl band Blackpink. So he's not only gone after a BTS member, he's also gone after a Blackpink member. Like, honestly, is there any single famous Korean person whose looks he will try to not copy? He also has a TikTok account with over 872,000 followers. Holy shit, why the fuck does he have so many followers? Like, honestly, to those 872,000 people, why the fuck are you doing this? Why the fuck are you doing this with your lives? You could literally be doing anything else with your lives right now, and instead you choose to follow a guy who claims to be transracial. Like, just go touch some grass. So we are going to watch this video, which has 124,000 views, and the only thing that I see is a caption which says coming out. So I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. So let's check it out, boys. Let's see what this epic video is all about.
So I just want to come out and say that I now want to join Blackpink. I'm auditioning for YG. I'm doing a cover of How You Like That. I should totally be the 5th member of Blackpink, and my new name is Rose London. Rose is now my bias. Lisa was my bias before. Now Rose is my bias. So I want to look like her. So I've just had all my surgery to look like Rose. I still love Jimin, but I want to look like a girl, a Korean girl, just like Rose. And I want to be the 5th member of Blackpink. So guys, you can check out my YouTube video, How You Like That, where I'm doing a cover because
even Stalin was not as delusional as this bitch. Listen to me, Ollie. Listen to common sense for once. You are not going to get a spot in Blackpink. The only thing that you're going to get from Blackpink is a restraining order. Okay, I cannot handle any more of this twat's TikTok, so let's go back to the article. Speaking about Rose, they added, I love and adore her look, and after going through hundreds of pictures of different Korean female singers, I decided I liked her aesthetic the most. He actually went through hundreds of pictures of Korean singers and decided that, her look was the best. This guy is actually delusional. You don't need a fucking plastic surgery. You need to go to a fucking mental hospital. Just, I have no other words. Like, you would actually spend your time and money on this? Why? Just why? Like, how old is this guy? Wait, let me just see how old this guy is. 31. This guy is 31, and he spent over $200,000 to look like a K-pop star. Now, I know what I'm about to say might sound offensive and it might get me cancelled, but we need to bring in chemical castration for mentally disabled people like this. Addressing the controversy they caused by saying they identify as transracial, Ollie claimed they view it in the same way as coming out as transgender. No, it isn't. Transgender is not the same way as transracial. One makes sense because you can take some pills which alter the way your body works, but one doesn't make sense because you cannot change your ethnicity. Listen to me. I was born a white Russian and I will die as a white Russian. You know, I cannot change my ethnicity to Kazakhstani, alright? That just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. It 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 does not make any sense, alright? What the fuck, mate? Honestly, mate, just what are you waffling about? Transracial is not a thing. It's not a thing and will never be a thing, alright? You cannot change your ethnicity, mate. What are you gonna fucking do? Like, imagine if, you know, I fucking try to change to an African American. Am I gonna, what, paint my fucking skin like, I'm gonna do blackface or something? I'm gonna fucking just do, what? But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching and for all of your support. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, turn notifications on. Please comment because it really helps me out in the algorithm. Also, join my Discord server and follow me on TikTok. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.